How do you define yourself when you are at your best? How do you feel internally at these times? What is your conduct? What do you accomplish? How do you interact with the people around you? As you delve into deep knowledge, you will begin to understand what personal excellence truly means to you. You will notice that understanding and accomplishing what really matters can be challenging. This is because often what really matters goes against our desires, our ego, and even some behaviors we already possess. Virtue in Stoicism represents excellence, that is, the best example of who you can be. It may sound cliché, but the phrase fits: being the best version of yourself. The Stoics used various metaphors to explain and describe virtue. One of my favorite metaphors comes from Cicero, who said that the Stoics referred to virtue as ripening. A ripe fruit is at its peak, offering the best of itself, but no fruit remains ripe forever. The state of ripening lasts a short time. The Stoics compared moral virtue to the ripening process of a fruit to emphasize that virtue is not a state definitively achieved that stays with us without further efforts. Virtue manifests here and now. We can do the right thing now and make a mistake right after. Acting kindly depends on choosing to do good at every moment. Pierre Hadot, a philosopher, describes virtues as follows: wisdom, the science of what should or should not be done; courage, the science of what should or should not be tolerated; justice, the science of what should and should not be distributed; moderation, the science of what should or should not be chosen. The early Stoics saw their teachings as science, but being virtuous is not something that is learned with an exact formula. It is more like an art. You can learn the basics about being good, but you need to strive and practice to really improve and demonstrate this in your actions, within the reality in which you live today. Stoic practices help us to be better. We learn many important things from them, but it is only worth it if we use this learning to reach our maximum potential. It's like a library full of books that hold the knowledge of several generations. Great thinkers have left their insights, discoveries, and understandings about life there. However, if no one reads these books, understands, and uses this knowledge in their own life, the entire library has no value at all. Focusing on virtue morally strengthens us to apply what we know and are learning, and this teaches us the true art of living. The Stoics insisted that the four virtues are not separate, like something distinct or different, but that one depended on the other as a whole. You cannot have just one mental model based on justice without being brave, or act 100% with wisdom and never use moderation. Each person will understand and demonstrate these qualities in their own way, through their actions, attitudes, and words. But practicing these four virtues every day will surely bring benefits and lead you to think, speak, and do what is right. Have courage, maintain serenity, practice self-control, speak and act with wisdom. Thinking about the different forms of virtues helps us to better understand the choices we can make. So let's get to know these characteristics and learn how to bring them to our daily lives. Wisdom.